Welcome, mortals, to the Fantasy Football War Council's podcast. Here are your gods of war, Jonathan Arneson, along with Mario and Daniel Gutierrez.
Mortals, gather around. The war drums echo across the fantasy realm, and the gods have convened once again. Welcome to another meeting of the Fantasy Football War Council. I'm Jonathan, your god of war. Standing beside me are brothers Destruction, the brothers Grimm, Daniel, and Mario. Welcome in, gentlemen. I was trying a new intro, and I totally should have practiced that, I guess.
Oh, we're good.
I think it works.
Hey, you can only practice by doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Good evening. Let's see. We got a lot tonight. We got news. We have the IDP, the start of our IDP rankings. I got the.
Work that line.
I have a feeling that's going to be up tonight. Yeah, we got the defensive linemen and the linebackers tonight. It's a lot of big boys, and we all played defense in our football careers, and we love defense. Lots of respect to the positions. That's why we in our fantasy leagues, IDP, the defense can make as much as a good offensive player. Some can make a lot more. How they do. So we love IDP. But anyway, 1 second before the news, we hit subscribe buttons, like, share, follow. We need reviews. It helps us spread the show. For all you mortals, right into the show, ffwc23@gmail.com or any of our social media platforms, and off of the news.
All right. Texans running back Woody Marks is learning the wide receiver route tree in anticipation of pass catching role. Ooh, that's a nice little tidbit.
Yeah, I thought so too. See, we got to give really good news to our listeners that helps them for their fantasy, even though you may want to keep it for yourself, right? So, all news is worthy.
Flyers can be the edge you need to take you to the championship.
Yeah. Yes, and I checked. He is already taken. He was picked up in our league. So yes.
Buccaneers. They are having trouble with contract talks with Baker and Vita Vea. Baker says he won't make contract talks a reason he'll miss practice, and with Vea, oof. Yeah, either one of those are kind of key cornerstones to that team, so we'll see how things pan out.
Yeah, I know with Baker, they were very far apart, and he said that he won't have contract talks once the season starts, wants to keep his head in the game, so totally respect that. This bit of news was totally meant for last week. It was meant on Sunday because we were going to do this last week, but we got pushed off because of the holiday. But the A train, we were all taking the A train. Mike Allstott was leading the Sunday's Euro 400 as the pace car, and it was pretty freaking awesome to watch. So we did watch that. Yeah, go Mike Allstott.
All right. The Commanders signed cornerback Rasul Douglas for a 1-year deal.
Smart.
That's nice. Good help. And then here we go. Speaking of another cornerback, Terrion Arnold clears waivers following Lions release. Apparently, he called ownership of the Lions and said he needed help with bail and was hoping they would pay his bail. Upon hearing that, they were like, "Are you stupid or something?" And there's your final check. You're gone.
Yep.
So he's expected to visit NFL teams who have interest in him. 3 major teams have shown interest. I heard the Colts, the Raiders, and I think there's one more team out there who have shown strong interest in Terrion Arnold. But the charges against him, I don't know how you could play after that. Um, Kidnapping and racketeering and just everything that it, it was quite a plan he
The
had
other
set up.
6 that you're missing,
takes-
yes, there were
yeah.
8. Yeah.
It takes time.
Whew.
It's one more season is all he's got before he's got to go to trial. So
Make it a
Yeah.
good one. Something you can talk to remember about.
I
Well,
mean, he cleared waivers because they're not going to pay the first round contract. He's going to go in
Oh,
league
God,
minimum
no.
somewhere for 1 year until his trial happens, and then see whether
Yep.
or not he comes out because he's an idiot. But
Yep.
Then he'll
Yeah.
try to sharpen up Henry Ruggs before he tries to make it back into the NFL.
I'm surprised he'll play. That just boggles my mind.
did he go
Speaking
over what
of-
the alleged situation is for him, like what he did?
Did we talk about it last episode? I don't think, but we could
It was
talk
like
about it now. I don't
some
remember.
people
I think we did talk.
Yeah, some people like stayed at his house for an Airbnb, and he thought that, and then they like stole some things from his house,
Yeah.
and so then he tracked those people down and had them like at a hotel and orchestrated people to break in and like kidnap them and tie them to chairs and question them about the stuff that was stolen while video recording or chatting with them on the phone and asking them questions.
This is what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Interrogating.
And they weren't even the right people.
Yeah, he paid people $230,000 to find them and interrogate them.
Yep.
And so, money trail, paper trail, video trail.
Cell phone trail.
Yeah.
Not
that's-
even the right people. That blows my mind. But the whole recording and using your cell phone, like, this is what I'm talking about. We had the guy getting the ticket because he was recording himself speeding. Don't do stupid shit and record it. I am so glad that we didn't have cell phones that had cameras when we were children.
Or
I
just
would be in
cameras everywhere.
jail. Oh God, I'd be in jail. Oh my goodness, my children should never hear the stories of the things that I have done. Oh
Bad
God,
things.
I don't know what you're talking about. Speaking of bad things, Brandon Ayuk has posted new video on his social media calling out those that criticize him on his social media activity, which there have been plenty of people doing so, I will say, and said he doesn't plan to stop if he ever joins a new team. If I quote, if I get a job in the NFL, I'm still gonna be on my bullshit social media. And right there, end quote, right there, that should be a red flag to any NFL team that he's still on his bullshit. Why would you bring him on? So, good luck playing.
Yeah. He was like, "This is paying my bills."
Sure,
The NFL
sure.
ain't paying me money.
Yeah.
Forget a contract they are. Plus, they did
Yeah.
pay you your money. Everything that you were owed, you got paid, and then you decided to not show up. All right. Bills wide receiver DJ Moore buys out entire stock of his shirts to give them out in an attempt to integrate himself to the new community of fans that he has joined.
He started just giving shirts away, dude.
Yeah. He bought them all and said, give one to each Buffalo fan that comes in here. And the store manager just put a sign instead of a price that says free for Buffalo fans. So
That's cool.
yeah, I think that was a really cool thing.
Yeah.
I think
Not
so,
so
too.
cool thing.
Yeah.
So Stephon Diggs, speaking of not cool, he's in hot water with a male accuser submitting 100 pages of evidence of his sexual misconduct against him. So I guess he had Cardi B and Cardi D.
Oh God.
Not good. What are you doing?
No. That is just so bad. I don't even know what to say to that. Wow.
Wow.
Hey, yeah, wow, indeed. Yeah, wow, indeed. So, yeah, I don't know. I got to get rid of the smile because this is not good news. So,
I know.
Yeah.
This is
Thanks,
bad.
Appreciate it.
CJ, yeah, no, that was a good laugh. Thank you, Mario. CJ 2000, that's Chris Johnson, announced his quickly progressing ALS and in a very sad video. And many have taken to recreate his ice bucket challenge that he did back in the day. And many have done videos and jumped on it. But I would say first, the first video I did notice was Marshawn Lynch jumping to
Yeah.
his. So go Marshawn. So
Yeah,
um,
that's a sad one.
yeah, that's uh, one of the fastest men in the NFL right there, and what an
Yeah.
amazing season to watch. So and get paid for it. Good for him. So he got his money. So let's jump into our IDP rankings. We love this. We love this. Let's start the debate. I'm ready. I'm excited, and see if there's any tinkering during the episode too.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
have it.
I see we have a lot similar on this one.
yeah, we are.
Like-
There's a lot of names that are on the list, just not in the same spots. I don't know if we have many other than number one that are all three identical. Yeah, our number one
Yeah.
is identical, but we do have. I think a lot of the similar names. There are maybe one or two that are not.
Yeah, this
We
is a
have
good
some
list.
surprises. Yeah, this is a very good list. I think this was a really fun one to do. I thought I really enjoyed. But hey, I was the defensive lineman, so I enjoyed this list. I enjoyed this list a lot. Starting off with our number one, and this is our unanimous. We all believe the same thing. I think he's just going to have a monster of a season. Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is just going to eat quarterbacks literally for a living. And when you do what you love, you never work a day in your life, they say. And that man is going to literally kill people and get paid for it. So good for you.
Yeah, I have to add that one as well. That's going to be up there. So, along with the news of Myles Garrett being our all number one, is Aaron
That
Donald
name's going to
was.
be way higher if he comes out of retirement.
It's got to be.
I'm
That's
sorry,
the big
Mario.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, did
That's
you
the
guys
big
hear the
I
news
like
today?
you.
Yeah.
Did you hear the news
No.
today?
Well,
He
why
was
isn't
at
it
Rams
number 10?
camp today.
Mm.
He wasn't working out. He showed up to Rams camp today.
Well, of course, yeah. He wants to check it out. They're enticing him. Come back, and we'll give you this. They have to have that conversation. A dinner has to be had, right? There's got to be some wooing. I like this. The wooing
Who's
has begun.
enticing who?
Holy fuck! The Rams are gonna win a damn Super Bowl right now. Yeah. No, Daniel. I think. I think he goes right here.
Now, this is a big contingency that if he comes back.
Yeah.
there's
We'll
gonna
say
be a-
if. We'll say if, but he went to everybody's list.
Yeah.
He just instantly went to everybody's list. So yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We'll see where that happens. So I think in today, and I should have mentioned this, I think that we spent a lot of time last time, and we all were going over our names. And I'd say if we all have the same person, we mention a name, let's mention where we each have them so that we don't come back to that name again and spend another 4 or 5 minutes talking about the same name. Because I think we droned on a lot going over that last time. I think we did.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
So because we all have the same names, so we'll just mention
Yeah.
where we have them, and hi, honey. Okay. Well, Daniel.
Myles Garrett, number one. John and I have the same number two. Mario has him listed as number three. We got Aiden Hutchinson.
He's gonna be up there either way.
Aiden Hutchinson. Yeah, I have him as my number two. Yes, with you. I agree. I think that he's too young. He's going to be amazing, and he's just a monster. Look at that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
no,
a
he's-
I
beast.
think he's going to be awesome this year.
Yeah.
He easily, if he didn't get injured 2 years ago, was going to be
Yeah.
off. defensive player of the year, and then you know what? Maybe he just took an extra year to get better, and
Hey,
now
certain
1
injuries
year
take
removed.
more than the 1 year. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
All right.
so I
Mario's got a number 2 that John and I have at number 3. Go ahead, Mario.
Max Crosby, Mr. Mad Max of the Raiders.
I had to have him in the top three. I started with his name at number one, and then I went, wait a minute, Miles Garrett's there. No, 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 no. So I did chuck him down, and then I was like, wait a minute, Aiden deserves some respect too. So yeah, it's tough. I mean, I think these guys could be interchangeable,
I
but
think so.
it's really tough. But yeah,
Yeah, I think the
um,
big difference with the Raiders is he was doing all that with an awful, awful secondary before, and his team overall has improved. They're not a top or anything like that. He's still the centerpiece with not a huge amount of help, but I think the secondary's gotten better, which will help him get more pressure.
mhm.
Quite possibly.
So
As long
Mario,
as they
why
don't
don't you
trade him before
take?
the season starts.
Yeah, well, that'll
Yeah.
show what they're veering towards, right? So
Yeah. Okay. And then, so we've all got a different number 4 going on there.
I think you
And
take this one because you're the highest on this particular player. So you
okay,
should take this one first.
T.J. Watt is who I have going in now, and he doesn't play as many snaps as a lot of the other defensive players who are up here toward the top of this. He plays a lot fewer snaps,
Mhm.
but this year they vacated some snaps to some major people over there. And on top of that, I think they really, really beefed up their secondary, which is a big problem for them. So once you beef up the secondary, the line tends to have a little more time to get to the QB. And so if he's getting a little more snaps and the secondary is better, he's going to do better than he has been in the past two
I
years, I think.
look, I had him higher originally. I kept sliding him down just because I like certain names. My issue is his play time, not being on the field as many. The snap count was really something that got to me at the same time as um, I don't know. In our fantasy leagues, I view him as uh, in defense they call it like touchdown dependency. I say he's very sack dependent because he
Yeah.
doesn't yet. He doesn't have a high tackle count. He's going to
Yeah.
have a high sack count if he's doing well.
And
So
that's he hasn't been doing as well over the last 3 years in as far as an IDP in compare 2 years, excuse me, because they've been using him more as a pass rush specialist because of his injury history. I think because the number of
Yeah.
snaps that he's had has gone down because they're trying to keep him and the number of injuries has also still gone up. Like he's still missing a couple of games, a season.
but when you
no matter
know
what
how a
he
player
face.
plays, you should play him to his strengths because you're not using him to his strengths, and you can see that he's. I don't know. I see him.
So
I think
that's
if he
the
was full time on the line, he'd be a top 3 guy. Right?
yeah. Oh yeah, I
But-
think
It would
so.
help.
But
I think it would help.
he also has a really low basement because he could get hurt, or they could be just limiting him on pass
Yeah.
rush, snaps.
Yeah.
And that's what kills it because he could have a game where he scores 12 points because he had 2 sacks in the game, and then or he gives you a donut because he did absolutely nothing.
True.
And-
Now, I mean, I could say the same for anybody. Anybody can get hurt, but
Yeah.
most people that play on a field, they will come away with a couple tackles, something.
Yeah.
This guy will not get those tackles. He's going away with either a sack or nothing. So
I
So
think
the
he's
the other thing to
starting-
point out is that
he's starting to do a couple tackles. So
you got
yeah,
a new
but-
coach there. You got a new coach there. And so the same old scheme that people have kind of figured out in Pittsburgh, it's going to be a new look for him. And I think he's smart enough and talented enough, but I do think he's in his twilight of his career. But I
Yeah.
think without new film on the new scheme and stuff that they're going to be in, I won't have him nearly this high next year. But
Yeah.
I think this year he's got a lot
Uh,
going for him
I love
as long
I
as he
love
stays
TJ.
healthy.
Mad respect for
He's
TJ Watt. I just see him in his brother's end of career
Mhm.
trajectory at this point, where it's just
Yeah.
injury after injury after injury after injury, and he's in for 2 games, he misses 3. He's in for 3 games, he misses 2, and he's playing like a half a season last couple of seasons. So I just some players reach that threshold and their bodies are like, I'm done. And we saw it with his brother, who was an absolute monster. And so it's like, it's a family, like, it's the same.
And he stuck it out. He stayed long, but yeah, he definitely was coming, and JJ had injury after injury. So yeah.
I hedged my bets in between you two, funny enough. Between 4 and 12 for John, I have him at 7 because he's got a low floor, but man, if he turns out
I went more towards the floor.
more snap rates,
Yeah.
he could be awesome. But
Oh, absolutely. But I leaned a little more toward the floor and play because of snap count. I looked at the number of snap count and said, okay, I mean, he's more boomer bust in my opinion. So I love him, but he's great. But yeah. So Daniel, I like your number 4.
I love that number 4.
Yeah, I like your number 4.
Will Anderson Jr. I think it's going to be his big year this year.
Mine would be closer. Mine would be closer if I didn't just add Aaron Donald into the mix. But,
right.
yeah.
That's your 4 right there.
Hey, I mean, if he's gonna play, he's gonna be sitting really close to Myles Garrett if he plays.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't play, I have Danielle Hunter there. So let's be honest.
And I've got
Will Anderson's getting the whole. They're having to take him off the field because he's wrecking practice by going off this offseason.
Man, no, I like what's going on with Will. I have him at 6 at the moment with Aaron Donald there, but
as do I.
Yeah.
6 is right where I have him too. I think he's a beast.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of beast, you're number 5.
Yes, sir.
You're number
Jeffrey
5.
Simmons.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Simmons just got paid. And whereas that makes some guys drop off a little bit, I think he's going to have a rejuvenation to his spirit of play with Robert Saleh there. And, I'm looking forward to seeing that together, that marriage.
Yep. So I have him at 8. I think... Well, I was going to say I'm the lowest on him, but Daniel, you don't even have him on your list. But then again, at your number 5, I think you're holding someone that neither of us have on your list. So, yeah.
I went Trey Hendrickson at 5 with a new environment. Dude gets 17.5 sacks a season. That's his baseline, right? Yeah. And so they only played him on 75% of the snaps that he would have been eligible for inside of Cincinnati, and they already said that they're planning on just letting him roam the field in Baltimore. So, he's typically a high-scoring IDP, but same thing with like TJ Watt. If he had more time on the field for meaningful snaps, then it gives him more of an opportunity to actually score points. And so that's why I went ahead and put Hendrickson up there, because of the fact of what I'm hearing from what the plan is for him is should help with his production.
There is that. I just have a fear of his run game. And the division he's in for running. So if he gets run all over like he has been for his entire career, and he's great at pass pro, but he hasn't been effective at all in the run. He's kind of a negative there. So
bring in a linebacker behind them that is really good in the run, but really bad in the pass. I got a name there in my linebacker list that would work.
You sure do.
He doesn't have a team, and he needs a spot.
Yeah. So that's not bad. Well, plus you got
Yeah.
Roquan back there too.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Roquan's really good, but yeah. Okay. Well, finish out 5. I put Danielle Hunter there in my 5.
Yeah, he's phenomenal.
He's at my 6. I think he's on the same kind of trajectory as Will Anderson. I think, and it's both year
So-
3s, and they're going to be awesome. Or no, it's year 4 for Will Anderson.
it's yeah.
So
Yeah.
Daniil Hunter being so darn good, I have him at number 10, is why I have Will Anderson down at 6. Is because you can't have all the sacks if you're sharing. And so I think they're both going to eat, but it's going to be, you know.
I don't know. That's why I have Aaron at 4 and Miles at 1. If
Yes,
they're
yes.
going to eat together. It's called
Well,
a feast.
Because they
You seen
also
us
have,
in that game?
yeah, you also have cornerbacks and linebackers on that team.
Oh yeah, everybody wants to eat. Yeah.
Everybody's gonna. It's gonna be like piranhas around a blooded calf.
That defense is going to be insane this year. Everybody's
Yeah.
talking about Seattle, which they should be talking about Seattle because I think
Yeah.
Seattle's going to be better also. But that
And the
Texans
Eagles.
defense has done nothing but get
Texans.
better. They're so young; they're going to gel together, and yeah, Anderson
they're-
and Hunter are going to eat because you can't throw on that defense.
Yeah,
You know, it's
Yeah.
you have Lassiter and Singletary there on the
Yeah.
outside, and
God.
Petrie in the middle, and like they're
Yeah,
just-
Petrie.
that's gonna be teams are gonna
Oh, yeah.
not walk away from those games very well.
Yeah. No, defense
Yeah.
wins. Defense wins, right? So
they're
You can
going to be
hold,
walking
shut
like
down
they
an
spent the
offense.
night with Diggs.
oh, I,
No, okay. Don't you mean Cardi B? Yeah.
Yes.
And his last name's
no,
Diggs.
no, no.
Oh, it's so good. It fits
man.
on so many levels.
I'm not dropping any of these drops. No, they don't work. No. Okay, let's see.
John,
So,
you're at 6.
well, we talked about my Will Anderson. That was where I had Will. So,
Yeah.
you're Danielle Hunter, and then his Will. Yeah. So Will. All
We're
right,
on
so
number
we're done.
7 now.
7 is Brian Burns, and I gotta just the young kid gonna just blow up. They're doing so much there in that defense. I cannot give them. I got to give them so much praise for what they're doing, turning over there. That I can't say this because I know Robbie is a big Giants fan, but I'm like, holy fuck! Like this, they're doing a lot, and I really like what they're doing. So
Yeah.
and Burns is really good. I like the pick.
Yeah, I think with their new rookie coming in, their top pick, Brian Burns is going to get a little more run, and he's already very talented. So I've got him
Absolutely.
also at 7.
Absolutely, no. He had a good year last year. I think he's going to have a really good
He did.
year this year. Yeah, he's just his trajectory is going up at the moment. That's just I'm giving more tackles. He's going to add in a couple sacks maybe. I don't know. I see tackle machine. I mean, what do we all? Paul Plusnuzny was our tackle back in the day. So I mean, we need a new tackle king, and
We do.
I mean, honestly, I really like. Yeah, I don't know. I have a name in my head that I'd give it to, but he's not on a team at the moment. So depends on what team he goes to. Now, honestly, like if somebody uses Devin White properly, the man is terrible in pass coverage, but he's really good with run coverage, and he's really good at eyeing a single target and hitting that target. Tell him to go step back 2 drops and watch for a ball. The guy's not gonna. He's gonna be like looking in the clouds, not know what to do. He has no idea what's going on, but he can find a target and hit a target, and he does that really well. So, yeah, if he gets signed, I have him really high on my list, but it depends on what team he goes to. So,
See ball, chase ball, go spot, go.
see ball, go hit. Yeah.
The
Okay.
other
Hey,
problem is that he usually overruns the ball so.
Oh, yeah.
So
Well,
it's
hey,
frustrating.
it's
He makes a
Cordell
lot of
Patterson.
tackles,
It's
but
Cordell of the defense. Run.
He's
It's run of the
He is.
defense. Yeah.
And if
It's
they
run.
use him properly, you're right. Whatever team signs, the Raiders had a nice plan for him last year. But the thing is,
And boy,
he
did that go
offers,
off.
he offers just so much liability as a player. Is
Yes.
the problem, which is why
And that's why he
not
hasn't been
staying
signed.
on any teams or been signed.
Yeah.
But
Oh, it's
he
a
can-
1 year
He can
take.
rack up tackles, but he also misses them. And so if you could,
Oh,
can you
fuck.
imagine if he ever cleaned up his game, how good he could have been.
Dude, absolutely. Because, I mean, holy crap. But see, that's where I put him. Like a quarterback spy. A guy that watches a running back and a quarterback. Don't drop back. Don't watch passes. Just watch the guys that run the ball, right?
And that's why I think you're right that the Ravens are a good spot, but I also think the Browns would be a good spot too.
Oh, yeah, that's not a bad spot, actually, either. I was starting to place like Carolina.
And if you have him opposite Jared Verse, it could be smart there.
I was thinking Carolina
back
just
to the
because he's a
line.
vet. Yeah, sorry.
yeah.
I'm distracted.
We'll talk about
So
the
distracted.
linebackers
Okay,
in a bit.
hey, I love linebackers too. Don't get me wrong.
I know. I'm just saying we're on number 8.
Whatever.
I do not
Did we
have
finish
Brian Burns on my
7?
list.
Yeah. God, that's shocking too. Really.
I
mean,
love Brian Burns. However, everybody that's going to face the Giants is going to run straight up the middle because they've got nothing in the middle. Everything's going to be directed away from the edges because all of their defensive line.
true, but an edge can crash.
Edges only.
Edges can crash, man. Edges can still pinch and crash. So
Well, that makes it more dangerous then, because then if they're going to come inside and they're going to crash in the inside, then that leaves the outside open, and they're going to get just.
well, no. When that run comes up, they can pinch and crash. They could still be part of a half tackle or something. I mean, in IDP, that matters. You're still getting half a tackle. It's not like in offense, you're not getting shit, right?
Yeah. I just think that teams are going to run away from him because he's the one on that team that they have to worry about right now. Carter's decent, but he hasn't really shown much.
True.
And neither is Thibodeau, and neither is all of those resources that they put on the edge. But that's why they still traded for Brian Burns on top of all of that draft stock that they put in there. So unless if T.J. Edwards and Avril Reese are going to be taking up the slack for not
I
having
think Arvell Reese will.
linemen in front.
Yeah.
Then, which is a lot to put on the rookie. So I do
I
it
get
for
it. I
scheme
still think
purposes.
Arvell's
I
talented.
love Brian Burns, but the fact that they lost Sexy Dexy there in the middle.
I know.
He gave so much production to those edges because he sealed off the middle, and now teams are going to go right away from where the power is.
You're not wrong. The loss to Dexy was pretty good because you lose the middle and fucking dude, that's your whole line really. It just breaks off and it's two splits coming in. Yeah,
Straight
no,
up
you're
middle.
not wrong.
Which is
You're
why
not
I'm
wrong.
high on Evo Reese, but that's a different story.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
None of
so
us
our
have
number
Dexter
8.
Lawrence on here.
Our number 8. We've been over. We mentioned Aaron Donald. I guess we mentioned Aaron Donald when I was at 4. That you have him at 8, Daniel. So, you slipped him in. Hey, look, dude. And
I put him right in the middle of the list. Because
Mario's got him at 16. The honorable mention. at 16, right? So. No, you did well at the middle of the list, right? That you're saying that he's gonna drive them away and right at Myles Garrett. That's why Myles has a good year.
He's either never on the list because he doesn't play, or he comes back from retirement and he's up at the top. So I just put him right in the middle.
Yeah, very true, very true. I guess I went high, you went mid, and Mario went low.
That's right.
Yeah, Mario went low. Okay, well, with our number 8, mine and Mario both paired at Byron Young, and I mean honestly, like. How can Byron not be part of this list, too?
Dude.
Yeah.
That
been so
defensive
impressive.
line. Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, they're just such a good defensive line. And I'm like, wait, Jared Verse is there too. Wait, no, he went to the Browns. I mean, they're just such good players that played on that line. What an amazing! They're gonna win a damn
Aaron
Super Bowl.
Donald comes back, Byron
Yeah.
Young will be on here out of straight disrespect because you can't help but ignore him.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. You
You
can
can't
only
help
run
it.
so many directions. Yeah, you can only run so many directions.
Ignore the
You get
wolf
handed
to
the
handle
ball.
the two bears.
It turns into a three. It's a three-man rush. They put everybody else back in the secondary because you got to double all three of those guys. You got to double Byron, and you got to double Aaron, and you got to double Garrett. So who are you
Yep.
gonna choose, right?
Any running backs. I'm thinking Christian McCaffrey staring at that defensive line. He goes, "No, I won't do it. You can't hand me the ball and run against that. I won't do it. No." Yeah. No, good luck with that shit. Yeah.
No, he sees him. What kind of wheel route am I running? I don't want to hear any other plays. There are no other plays for this.
I think you just hit the head on that one when he plays against the Rams. Get me on wheel routes. I like that. Yeah, good job, the wheel route. All right, so that was our number 8. Number 9. Man, Daniel, both of you guys. Yeah, okay, all right. So I like both of you guys. You guys are just one pick higher. Everything threw it off because of my Aaron Donald edition. Look at what I did. That would have been paired right with us, right?
Real close.
Well, you got the former Rand coming in.
It is what it is. But hey, so Andrew Van Ginkel at 9. You both have him sitting on your list, and you guys look. I'm very well. I guess I wasn't thinking. What am I not thinking that I didn't pair? Ginkel's just so good. I don't know. I just I have him a little lower. I put him at 11 on mine. I don't know. I just couldn't fit in certain tackle number count. It's just factoring in numbers, and
I think it's a good spot for him. I think he's a back end DL1. He's super solid.
Mm-hmm.
He's way more productive than people think he is. We're all in the ballpark. We're pretty much in consensus here.
Yeah,
I think we have him right in the spot. He's right at the fringe top 10 guy.
Yep.
Right at the back end.
Yeah.
So you've got who at number 10?
See, I think Jared Verse here at number 10, comes into his new team and says, "Fuck it, I better play to get a bunch of money," right? So he's got to play really well to earn that paycheck, because you're not going to ever win a Super Bowl in Cleveland. So,
well, Cleveland was dying for a leader, and I
Cleveland's
think
they're dying. Period. But yeah,
well, that's true. That's true.
They got a player that matches their team build more. Right?
I think so. Yeah, young guy, lots of potential.
Yeah. Oh, lots of potential. Absolutely. No, I like it. I think it'll be really good for him. He's on the end of his rookie contract. You can play him a little bit.
Years left.
Well, no,
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a good deal for the Browns.
It's very good. It's very good. Yes. You get to play him. He's phenomenal. But when that time comes, he's going to want the biggest paycheck. Yeah. He's going to want number 1 money. He's going to want top. That's I think, because but I believe he'll show it, though. And that's why I have him right here at number 10. Yeah, I put him right here at number 10 this year. I think he'll come out. He's going to have a good year. He may even bump up a spot or two. I don't know. We'll see.
I think I'm lowest on him at 13.
I was just trying to look where you have him. And
I've got him at 12.
At 12.
Mario's got him at 12. I think that he had a good chemistry and help in the Rams system. I do think that the Browns' interior line is really good as long as they stay healthy, which there's a possibility that they will. So I do think that he's got a decent amount of production. I don't think there's going to be much fall off from what he's been the last couple of seasons, which is right in this area.
But he had a better line to be on in LA for sure. Yeah.
But I think that again, like the Browns interior are ascending with Mason that they drafted last year, but he got hurt.
Yeah.
He was outstanding before he got hurt.
Yeah, Mason Graham solid.
The middle also has been pretty solid, but we just don't know how much of that also was the Myles Garrett effect too, right? So were they super solid because the resources that were allocated towards them because of Myles Garrett, or did Myles Garrett actually benefit a little bit because they were actually coming on? I don't know. So, but
It's
I mean,
the you
so
put
that's why
the
I'm saying
player
he's a
there,
little
and
bit
everyone else gets a +1/+1 for being there.
exactly. So, which side did it go?
Yeah.
But so Mario, you got him at 13, right?
No, I got him at
No,
12.
you're at
I
13. He's at 12. Yeah.
I actually
I think
think he
we're
has a slightly
close.
better motor than Garrett, so I think that's gonna help a little bit. Uh, the desire, but Garrett could just do freakish things that no one else alive practically can do. So I think the motor's gonna help Verse, but I think this year he'll be down at 12, and as they gel, he's gonna really show his true colors toward the end of the season.
Speaking of freakish, I just saw another, and this man's still going. Another video of James Harrison doing workout videos.
Yeah,
This man
yeah.
is the fucking just look at that dude go. And then he was training someone else to do some shit just like him. So yeah.
So Mario, this is where you have Danielle Hunter at 10,
I do. I do.
and I have
Yeah.
somebody that you guys don't have on your list. My guy,
No.
Charger.
Not at all. Yeah.
Tuli Polotu.
Yeah, he's pretty
He's been
good.
getting better every year.
Yep.
I contemplated putting him on my list, but I gave a little love to the Buccaneers towards the end, as we'll get to. So we'll get there. No, it was a really good pick. I think he made a good choice here. He's really talented. So
Yeah, I was considering him and Chop Robinson. They've been ascending and doing
Chop.
really well.
Ooh.
But I just left them off because just the other names ended up pushing them down.
that
Nothing
was
bad
my
against them.
yeah, that was my. And honestly, I didn't tinker much with this list. So
Yeah.
I said it, and I'm kind of like, yeah. It was like, yeah, stamp. I like it.
So Mario,
Let's see.
11,
What are
right?
yours? 11.
Yeah, 11. 11, I've got Derek Brown of the Carolina Panthers. He was hurt a lot of last year, but every time he played, he would just wreck everything. And the Panthers, they're building incredibly smart, and they're bringing a lot in. If J.C. Horn is healthy on top of that, that'll give him even more time. I think it's going to come together for the Panthers this year. I think they're going to give the Bucks a real run for their money, and maybe that division gives more teams a little more pause before they say they're going to come to the South. So,
Yeah.
we'll see what
absolutely.
happens.
No, I think you're right. I didn't put Brown on my list for the fact that it was the injuries and the not playing the whole game. So
I just I think that Carolina is expecting a big year from him because they let Ashawn Robinson walk. But that also kind of brings a question mark to me: is can he anchor the middle of that line without Ashawn Robinson, who's been there the last couple of years, and wherever stop he's at, he just improves that defensive line. So it's interesting to see. Happy to see him in Tampa, Ashawn Robinson, that is. But Derek Brown is gonna have the snap share to really prove Mario right on this for sure, I think. My 11 is a big guy in the middle too, Byron Murphy.
Oh
Seattle.
man, I'd love to see this.
that's a good one.
He's a selfless defender, so he's not putting up a lot of the numbers, but he makes the overall defense better. I'd love to see him start putting up actual stats.
Yeah, but I mean, he was still pretty decent last year.
Well, I
but,
mean,
yeah.
fantasy stats.
Fantasy stats. No,
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's gonna have a breakout at some point in that line, and so I'm just counting it earlier rather than later. And this is where John's got Andrew Van Ginkel.
Yep, we mentioned that earlier. And then my 12 was where I had DJ Watt. So we've been over that one. But let's see. Byron Young.
So we're going to 13 now to our
Jared
new
Verse,
names.
and now we're at 13. Yeah.
Take us away, John.
Well, see, I'm the highest on Montez Sweat. Yeah. I think monster year this year with the Bears. So.
I think so too.
Me too.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
he
I'm
looked good
excited to
last
see it.
year. I think year 2 is going to be a much better year. He's going to do a lot better there. Just mold with the team
Yeah.
better. So,
He
yeah.
he was
Uh,
awesome towards the end of the season after they traded him, and I think you're right, man. He's just gonna pick up
I
through
it's
the
like he's
offseason, man.
trying to prove something. Yeah. He's coming out trying to prove something. So I love it. No, I want to see it. I think Bears are just
yeah.
going to have a phenomenal year. So
I got him at
you're
15.
13.
He's right up there
Yeah,
with me too. I
yeah.
love what
And
he's got.
Daniel's honorable mention at 16. So
Yeah.
I like that. Originally I want to say you had him at 15, but you kicked him down. I see a name. You added a name.
That was the Aaron
Oh,
Donald
You had the
thing.
Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, you added Aaron Donald. Okay, so that's what I was saying. I remember seeing the same as Mario. Okay. So let's see. 13, 13,
My
13.
number
Jared
13
first.
is
I love your.
Latu
Yeah.
Latu.
Mhm.
I think
What's that? Year 3 for him? This is year 3. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he's going to do much better. Struggled in year 1. Kind of had a much better year 2.
Yeah.
I think year 3 is just
Mixed
step
film, some
out.
really high points. I think he's getting
Yep.
more consistent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly. I have him at 15. I have him at 15. Daniel, you have him as 15 as well.
I do.
So let's see. 14. Mario. We both share. Number 14. I love it. Yaya Diaby.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
I love it. Oh, yeah, dude. See, I was having trouble. Like, I got Yaya here. I think they're going to be real phenomenal. See, my 15 was Latu, but I put our rookie honorable mention at 16. I know I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I got $3 on my. Oh, see,
I hope so.
Vita wants money. I think he's going to come out and just kill it this year because he wants to be paid. So yeah, I got $3 on my list. The rookie and Yaya was just doing amazing last year. So yes.
Yeah.
I know I'm crazy. I know. I just
You're
I,
not. You're hopeful. I'm loving it.
it is hopeful. It is hopeful. Absolutely. I was thinking a little with my heart over my head, but as I stared at the end of the list, and I'm like, okay, some honorable mentions. Who would I really want to see in this spot? And I'm like, I would love to see Vita Vea here, and so yeah. Okay. I'd love to hear your guys' honorable mentions.
I got Jalen Phillips at number 14.
I'm sorry, I forgot your. Sorry, I jumped over your.
It's all right.
We all had
Carolina,
14 and 15 the same, so.
I love Jalen Phillips, and I think him and Derek Brown have the opportunity to possibly be able to eat on that line.
I
Carolina.
think that's a great
Yeah.
pick. Yeah.
I agree. Honestly, I wanted to put both him and Derek Brown on my list, but I didn't want to be called a Carolina fan, so I put Buccaneer fans up here instead.
Yeah.
Yes, I know I have 3 Carolina jerseys in my closet, but I don't want to be shamed for that. Okay,
I love it.
I don't want to be
And then-
shamed for that.
And then my honorable mention, after us mentioning his name, Dexter Lawrence, man, Dexter Lawrence, he's got to be up there.
Yeah,
So yeah.
and I like your number 17, Daniel. I love
That's
the
right. My honorable mentions are Montez Sweat and Dallas Turner.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love
Dallas
it.
Turner, man. Another one. I freaking hope so. That would be awesome.
Okay, let's jump into our linebacker spots. I do love. Okay, you guys. Why don't you guys take it away? You share a name here,
All right.
and I do like your name. I will not discretion.
Jack Campbell.
Mine came down to, I will say, the snap count for me between these two names.
Yeah, for me, Terry and Arnold's gone, and Jack Campbell's shown more and more ability to drop in coverage, and he might have to do more work with Brian Burns as well, and the whole team may get a little bit extra there. So with everything he keeps improving on year after year, and that subtraction, I put him up here.
It's a good one. That's a good one. I put Jack Campbell as my number 2. Just I was going over snap counts, and I have Jordan Brooks at number 1 just because he was on the field more,
Yeah.
and it's all comes to snap count. So
And without Alex Anzalone,
and Mario, I'm loving your number 2. I must say, I'm loving your number 2. I just couldn't go so high. I couldn't go so high myself.
Yeah, Daniel mentioned
hard
the
to
other
put
key
rookies
part
that
I
high.
forgot. Jack Campbell without Alex Anzalone being the captain. That's the snap count.
Yes,
Opening.
Mm-hmm.
So that was that. But yes, Sonny Styles. I have the rookie Sonny Styles at my number 2 overall linebacker because Dan Quinn has a slightly more athletic Bobby Wagner. And Bobby Wagner, coming into this season, has the chance to have the most tackles of any linebacker in history. It's possible for him to break it. So, you have that kind of talent, and Sonny Styles is coming in that way with Dan Quinn. I'm like, yeah, I could see this being pretty awesome. Right from the get.
You're not wrong. I originally think I had him at like 4 or 5, but I'm like, I can't put a rookie this high. I just can't. And I moved him down. Sonny sits at 13 for me, and I'm not the lowest. Daniel, you have him at 15.
I love him, and I have.
Oh,
him at
absolutely, absolutely.
I think that they're gonna work him in a little slower than anticipated. That's all. But I think
Okay.
I think number
Fair,
2 is the
fair.
ceiling. And again, we went high, medium, low, right? I think.
Yeah.
I think 2 is the ceiling this year. I think it's in the realm of
I
possibilities.
think you're gonna like.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna
After the
like
conversation we just had.
yeah. I'm like, I gotta add him to my list, but where do I put him? Yeah. Okay. So
John, tell us who you have number 1.
number. Oh, I already Jordan Brooks. Yeah, it was
Oh,
Jordan
sorry,
Brooks.
yeah, I missed
You're good. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
He's
Jordan
number
Brooks
2.
is my number 1. It's your number 2. It's Mario's number 4. So, and it came down to just play count, snap count. He's on the field more. He's such a talented, he always on the ball, always there.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's got good vision. Like, it's a great pick. So,
Yeah, he's a phenomenal player.
oh yeah, I think he finished really high last year. It was number 2 or number 1. He was really high last year. It's not doubling down. I think he's just really going to do it again. So, but my number 3, I think we'll jump because we already talked to was Jack Campbell. 2. Yeah, we did your 2s as well. 3 is Carson Schlesinger, and this kid is absolutely fucking talented. Yeah, you have him at 3. Mario, Daniel, you have him at 4. And Daniel, I know that you're crying just as much as me because you had him and you dropped him. I had him and I dropped him.
I did not.
And now he's going to be a keeper for another team.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah. I really didn't want to drop him, but it came down to a bye week, and I'm like, I need to win this week. I can't lose, and I didn't want to have an open slot, and so yeah.
I drafted for the future for the first time in that league, for the first time that we drafted for that league as a keeper. But my team was possible. My defense, because I invested too much on that, was so bad. And then there's so many better things on IDP sometimes inside the waivers that I fell victim to the impatience of I need to win now. I can't be doing this. And I failed.
It's okay. So I dropped him because the report read a high ankle sprain, and with high ankle sprains, we know it's a 4 to 6 week thing, right? Well, he played the following week.
Yeah.
He played the following week
And put up numbers.
and was monster monster numbers.
Yeah.
And I can't remember if it was Martin or Jose that had him, but I totally fucking was lost. Like, son of a bitch, good for you. I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's gonna tag him for sure. You know he's gonna tag him.
Oh,
So
he's got to.
yeah, how do you not?
You guys have next on your list a guy that I dropped because of the news I heard coming out of the camp. And in our Dynasty League, my Uncle Robert, that's part of the reason he did so well.
Yeah,
got-
the Eagle on the waiver wire.
Yeah.
Roquan Smith. Yeah.
Roquan
Yeah.
Smith. I have him at 3. You guys have Schlesinger at 3. So.
Yeah, he's my number. I got 4 for Roquan, so he sits there. He's doing really well. Oh,
Mario,
gonna have a good year.
It looks like Mario's list reflects the reason why he dropped him, though. So he's not even on Mario's list.
Oh,
That's
I'm
true.
thinking the same thing. Yeah, he's not even on.
I don't have him on my
17.
list.
Yeah, nope, not at all. No respect whatsoever. So
He was losing steps out there, and then got a fire under his butt and started hitting it again.
Well,
so
I'm gonna tell you that we may have him at 4 and 3 respectively, and then Fantasy Pros, they have him at 4, and it's in the tier 1 bracket. I just want to tell you that, just so you know, Mario, not even on your list.
yeah,
Just so you
I
know.
see. He could
That's bold. It's a bold
he
strategy.
could be
Cotton.
up there that high with Trey Hendrickson over there,
Yeah.
and him having to plug the hole. But I don't know.
I think he's
how,
just gonna be tackles galore for this man, but I don't know. It's
it
just me.
very well could be. It very well could be.
Yeah, I think it's just galore. Okay, so let's see. Daniel's
5.
4 was Carson Schwarzenegger. Yep, 4, 4, 5. So Mario,
Edgar and Cooper.
Edgar Cooper. I
Edgerrin Cooper.
don't even have him on my list.
Yes, you
Oh,
do.
no,
So-
you do. You got him at
Oh, I
17.
do. I do. Oh man, I do. I was trying to just give respect. He couldn't fit in my top 15. That was a honorable mention there at 17. Yeah. Honorable mention.
I was high on him until Green Bay traded for Zaire Franklin.
Yeah.
And I went. Kicked him off the list.
I get that. I get that. I mean,
Yeah.
gave Zaire a good spot on my team on my list, though. But I get that.
Zaire went on my list, and Cooper went off my list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. So.
Well, I mean, technically, it's 17. He's not really on my list. That's just honorable mention,
He's an
right?
honorable mention.
We're
Yeah.
meant to be 15, 1 through 15. But yeah, I get. We all got a little zealous, and we're like extra names.
Yeah.
So the reason why I put him on my list is because the new Green Bay coordinator is Gannon over there,
Yeah.
and I think he's gonna fit the scheme a little bit for some trick stuff over there, and I can't wait to see him just fly around and do stuff over there. I could be completely wrong on this.
Yeah, I mean, I have him as an honorable mention
that was
because I
why.
just had to put him there. I felt he's going to have a good season, so I think he did good. I think 5's a little high, but I think he did good. So now we'll mention Daniel. I like your pick, although I don't think
Fulyasada Orokun.
I have him at my 6. Yeah, I have him right behind you. I'm in number 6
Yeah.
with him.
And
I
I've
would
got him
be
at 7.
technically number 5 because my number 6 is a what if. It's like an Aaron Donald, right? I'm going the Aaron Donald route. So, but yeah, I like your Foyesade Olakun. I have
Yeah.
him at 6. Super talented. Just tackle. You never, yeah.
Incredibly
Yes,
dependable.
incredibly dependable. Does not get injured. It's like he's a robot or something out there.
Now,
My
Uncle
number 5,
Robert
Ernest
drafted
Jones.
Olakun, and I picked
Oh my God, yes. Hey, some people make mistakes, though. You just got to jump on them. Did you jump on him?
I
Did you
did.
jump on him? Good man.
You
Good.
did. I did.
And it's nice to like rub that in your uncle's face and be like, "Look what you did. Did you make this?" And then tag, 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 tag.
Tag,
So you
tag,
don't
tag.
feel so bad about Carson's. Yeah. You're like, I don't
I
feel so
got a
bad.
consolation prize, and there are 4 and 5 on my list. So
I can tell you. Okay, so at 6, I can talk about my consolation prize because he's not even on an NFL fucking team right now.
you're at 5.
Devin
Who's
White.
number 5.
No, Ernest Jones. Ernest Jones. Oh yeah, we didn't. We didn't earn it.
Yeah,
Ernest
Jones is awesome.
He's a beast. He's a beast,
Yeah.
and I had to put him in my top 5. I contemplated it 4, but I had to give respect to Roquan. Roquan's just Roquan, so
I got him at 8. He's high on my list too, but
Yeah,
I
and
see
Daniel, you have him at
guys have him
6.
higher.
Yeah, Daniel, you have him at 6.
We expect a lot from him this year.
High, medium, low. Yeah, we're all nothing too crazy, but so
Devin White. Or Mario's number 6.
Number 6.
My number 6 is Nate Landman.
Someone
Just
in
to
the
throw
NFL.
one of the Rams we didn't mention yet.
That doesn't tell you what kind of defense that's going to be this year.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I'm
He's
just going to keep saying
he's
this
a
team's
badass.
They were just walking into another Super Bowl. It's because it's in LA again. They want to be. Both their recent Super Bowls were in their new stadium, so it's like that's a. I don't know. I know the Bucks did it first, but as talking to Rams fans, I think if they get to do it twice, it's a big fu to us. Like you may have done it first, but we did it better because we did it twice. I don't know. Hey, I talk a lot of shit to Rams.
You never forget
Rams
the first
fans
time.
and Raiders fans. No, you never forget your first. And I always said we did it first. That's what I get to throw out there is we did it first.
Yeah.
But like if they do it like we did it twice, that's kind of good for. I don't know.
It's
that's
cute
good.
that you copied
That's
me
pretty
twice.
good. Hey, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work, but I'll try that. Okay, well, Devin White. I put it number 6 at Devin White. See, Devin White, if he gets the right scheme, and we've been over this, if they use him in the right scheme, he's good at run pass, bad at pass protection. He's going to be a tackle machine just like he was for the Raiders this year. He finished at number 2 or number 3 on the season in tackles. I mean, he was literally a fucking machine. So it blows my mind. I get it. I understand that he's bad in pass protection, but I can't fathom that a team has not snagged him up for even just like veteran backup or here, watch this running back. Fuck, we need to stop this guy, right? So I don't know.
Top half of the first picks, they get lots of run. So somebody's going to sign him.
Someone will sign him. He'll end up somewhere. So I had to put him on my list. 6 years was Ernest Jones, Daniel, and then yours is Landman. So Mario, take us away with your number 7.
That's where I have Olakuna.
Oh, you have
mine.
Olakuna years. Okay.
And then you guys have someone different. But the funny thing is, you guys have 2 different guys on the same
Direct
team.
competition, that's right. So I have Jahad Campbell.
Go your Eagle first.
Yeah. So I think that Zach Braun, through his entire career, has had a pretty high rate of missed tackles, and the year that he came out as All-Pro is an outlier in his whole career. He was still good, but he wasn't to that level. And when Jahad Campbell was on the field, he was a top linebacker in the league. He was putting up production. He was doing everything that was asked for. And then when Nakobe Dean came out, for whatever reason, they benched Campbell and put Dean in, even though their defense suffered for it. So, no Nakobe Dean, possibly Zach Braun staying in the same position that he's been at historically in his career without that outlier. He's going to be the linchpin in the middle of the field for the Eagles, and I think he's just going to eat.
And that's why I have him at 10. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm seeing that. I went with Bond. I figured Bond was going to do well. He did well last year. I don't know.
And he might.
He will. Yeah. He did. He was an epic like he was the year before.
No.
He had like a 13% tackle miss rate. Like for him to still be doing well was pretty awesome on his behalf.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Number 8. Fred Warner was my number 8.
I love
That dude
that.
is a tackle machine. Yeah, he is a tackle machine, and I don't know.
I didn't
So
even.
for
He's one I didn't even think about.
Not
That's
even,
hilarious.
not even
yeah,
on your list. Yeah, no, I see
I
that.
I saw you list him, and I was like, oh man. And then I was like, I
Yes,
don't even want to cheat, but
Yeah.
yeah,
it's all good.
I'm just gonna
I
leave
didn't
him
think
off and
I didn't think
say-
about it.
Yeah.
But the only
Nah.
thing I can say is that Fred Warner, they have Greenlaw back, and Fred Warner, the impact he makes on the field doesn't always reflect in the stat lines.
Mhm.
But when they do, he's a monster, man. So
Yeah.
I ended up still leaving him off, but I hope he's a top 10 for him because he's an awesome dude.
Yeah, he's
I love
just
Fred
tackle machine. Yeah, I don't know, consistent with tackles. though.
Not just tackle.
Warner.
Yeah.
Interception,
No, very true.
That man
coverage.
has a-
He's the best linebacker.
He's a good coverage man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
the
very
best.
good coverage, dude. No,
It's
you're
just-
not wrong.
Yeah.
Interceptions, forced fumbles. Yeah.
He's a monster. No, I like him.
monster.
That's just call him a machine. Yeah, he's a tackle machine, though. I like when they're very consistent with lots of tackles. I like to see consistency with that. It's just I feel that like that's the way I'll search my linebackers out is somebody that's super consistent in that aspect. So
That's exactly why I have my number 8 where I have him.
I love your number 8. Yeah, I love your number 8.
Shane Edmonds, Chicago tackle machine.
Yeah, no, I love your number 8. I
Another
have
good
he's
dude.
number 11. He's on my he's number 11 on my list. So
I feel bad. I didn't put him on there. and
disrespect,
another
Mario.
one I didn't think about.
My goodness. No,
Yeah, that's my bad.
although I am seeing some of your names and I'm liking your names, and I'm sad that they're not on my list, but at the same time, I had to throw respect to some of these names. But I do like your number 12 though. I'm wondering why I didn't put that on my list. He should be on my list. Anyway, okay, so 8, 8, 8. We've been over 9. Mario, you just shifted things around. I'll let you take that away. Yeah.
Okay, so I've got Nick Benito at number 9
Yeah, I was just
Oh,
like, I just watched things change.
of Denver. Oh, well, it's just because my spell checked somebody's name and I just saw it, so I just changed it. But the order hasn't changed at all. But yeah, Nick Benito, with Dre Greenlaw gone, and I just think he's so talented. It's his. Everyone says it's his get off. So he's so quick. He's shown that he can be up here.
Oh yeah, no, I wanted to put him higher. He was higher. I moved him down to 16 though. I had other names.
He's not
Yeah.
on my list anymore either. I was super high on him, but my number 9 is also a Bronco though. I like Singleton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Healthy in the middle of that.
On my
field.
list too. Yeah,
He's awesome. Yep.
I like Alex Singleton. Yep, I have him number 18. Guy, honorable mention. But yeah, I liked him. Mine, Quay Walker. I don't know. When I'm rounding out my top 10, again, consistency, tackles, the things I look for. This guy's always in. He's always on it. And I don't know. You like what they're doing there. So
I agree.
I like Quay.
Daniel and I both have him at 13. He's up there for us too.
Oh,
Right there in the range.
I didn't even look. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, I like that. So, look at you. All right. So we're close. We're in the end. We're close. I'm a little higher on him, but okay.
Yeah.
I like. Okay, so your number 9 was Alex Singleton. I like that. 9. So 10.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
10, John.
Okay. Devin Bush. More love to the Bears. And
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great signing.
it was
Yeah, it
a
was.
phenomenal signing.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
He's doing much better here. So just love to and I got them paired right next to each other, 10 and 11. So with
Yeah.
Tremaine Edmonds right below him at 11. So I don't know. I just think Bears they're going to do really well.
I think so.
I like you're the highest on Franklin. I think though. So
for sure. 10 is where I have Zaire Franklin. That's where I would have listed Cooper. But when they traded for Franklin, they're saying that he's basically taking the job that Cooper was going to go into and be
Dang.
in the middle of that defense. And so it was a snip and paste.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, he became an instant tag when they did that and moved him to the Green Bay, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna tag you and you.
There was just rumblings that Cooper wasn't picking up the defense like they wanted him to, and so they traded for Franklin. So I just think that Cooper might have a rough year this year, but once he starts getting acclimated onto Gannon's defense, which is notoriously hard to understand,
Yes, it is.
he'll be great. But
People are slower picking things up. Yeah. Well, I like that. That's a good pick. So I like Franklin. I have Franklin at 14 myself.
As do I.
And same as you, Mario. So yeah, very nice. Okay. Your number 10. We talked about Jihad. Yeah.
Yep.
Jihad Campbell.
Yeah, we talked about Campbell.
So Mario, tell us about your 11. It makes me kind of sick. It puts a bad taste in my mouth seeing him on this list.
Aziz El Shair.
I wanted to put him on my list too, though. I like this kid.
He has such a motor on him, which can be a problem sometimes. But he on that defense, he just has the freedom to get after it, and he does so. So yeah, I got him at 11.
Yeah, I like that. It's not a bad pick. Your Landman. Okay, so we went over your Landman because this is where you have Landman, and I guess I don't have Landman on my list.
I went Landman on that list.
Yeah, you
But
went Landman.
At number 12, you're the highest of someone that we
On Alex Anzalone.
love.
Hell yeah. Well, you guys are 16 and 15. So we're at least close. I'm the highest. I don't know. I'm just, again, throwing love at our Bucks. I really like this signing. I thought this was a good signing personally. Yeah, I really like this signing. So I'm happy to see him come in. I think I would like to see year 2 with him and how he does and when he turns around. Now, I'm loving both your 12s. And Daniel, your 12 made me throw him on my list at 15. So I will say that. But I like your Arvel Reese. That is a phenomenal pick there at number 12. You're giving a rookie some mad respect to get at number 12.
I am.
Yeah.
I mean, number 4th overall pick, right? Or was it 5th overall pick? And,
5th? I think it was 5th. Yeah.
5th, yeah.
And I think that he's going to have to be a monster in the middle of that field in order for that defense to be any bit successful. Because they don't have him in the center of that line. So
he's got the athletics, though. I hope he's got the attitude. So yeah.
They're saying work ethic. So I mean, we didn't know. I was a little skittish about drafting him because they were talking about making him a tweener like Parsons, and that hurts the production. That's why Parsons
For fantasy, it's awful.
It means it's an awesome football on the field benefit, and he's irreplaceable on the field, but it doesn't translate to fantasy. And so, but when they said that they were just going to use him as a wheel linebacker to start with, and they're talking about keeping him off ball, I was like, I'm all in now, in blitz packaging and stuff like that. So I think he's going to be a monster. I'm hoping he's going to be a monster.
Now, Mario, I love your number 12. Yeah. Demetrius Knight. I love this pick. He's doing great with the Bengals, man. And, oh, man. I drafted him with hopes that I would tag him. And he did well. But I, had other players. I guess if Devin White doesn't sign anywhere, I have Tyre Franklin, and then I've got to look at Demetrius Knight as my second tag. So
yeah, he's. I think overall that defense is going to be not what they were. So I think they're actually going to put up a fight, and he's going to be a strong reason for that.
Yeah, they got Sexy Dexy in the middle now.
Yes,
Yeah,
they do. And
that's a
so
big help.
when Dexter Lawrence is there, you got 2 to 3 guys on him. I think Demetrius Knight's gonna take advantage of that.
Yeah, yeah, and that's big help with Sexy Dexy there. Okay, so we've been over Quay Walker with your 2 13s. My
Yeah.
13 is Sonny Styles. We've been over that one.
Ow.
Zaire Franklin's my 14. We've been over. We went over your 14 with Bush and Franklin. My 15 is Arvell Reese, Sonny Styles, Alex Anzalone. Okay, have we rounded out our list? No. We did Benito. Yeah, we did Benito.
Daniel's got the last one here at
Yeah,
17.
you're holding your number 17 is all that left and remains.
Blake Cashman.
And I hope so. I hope so,
Blake
man.
Cashman. Yeah, I do hope so too. Yeah.
Dallas Turner and Blake Cashman, if they can step
Turn
it up
it
a little
around
bit
there.
more to be top 20 at their positions, that'll say a lot for the Vikings.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, and Fantasy Pros has him incredibly high. They've got him ranked at number 6. So we are not showing love. Yeah, we are not showing love. I tried not to look at their list, and I only compared my list to their list after the fact, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. I hope people listen to us after this episode.
Right.
And I'm
Yeah.
trying not to overrate all the guys I have on my dynasty team. So
Yeah,
there's
you
that
know,
too.
you
Definitely
get
give
love.
that for sure. But yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, well, I
I'm
think
like-
that's
I'm
why
like,
Latu's
push-
on a lot of
push-
our.
push him down a little bit. Push him down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Sonny
agreed.
Styles at 15 for me is partially because he went at number 3 instead of where I was sitting at number 4. I
Let's
thought
see.
for sure Mendoza was going to go at 3 and Styles was going to be there, and I was excited. And then I saw him go off the board, and that just crushed me. It made me so sad that the next pick is probably the best thing for my fantasy team, which was Mendoza, and it still made me depressed. to pick
Oh
him
yeah,
again.
no, it's sad. No, because it's a super flex league. The QB matters, and I think it was the best pick for you.
Well,
I know. Trust me.
Even if
It's
I had
still-
the choice between
Let me
Styles
throw this
and
out there.
Mendoza should have been my pick, but I would have picked Styles.
I'm sorry. This is bringing up 2012 draft to me again. Did this feel like Luke Kuechly getting taken right
I'm
before you?
pissed.
Yes.
So pissed.
Yes, because Luke Kuechly Luke Kuechly actually had a favorite linebacker in this draft. Do you know who it was?
No, who? Please do.
Rodriguez.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a lot of
okay.
people's favorite linebacker.
And so he talked to several of these linebackers, and Rodriguez is the guy he came away with saying because this was his favorite.
I love me some Kegels. So, all right. Well, thank you for listening to us at this point. We love all you mortals for sticking with us and staying this long. Tune in next episode. We will try next week to get in our DBs. We got our defensive backs. We have our team defenses and kickers because kickers are people too. So,
And team defenses.
yeah, team defenses, defensive backs, and kickers. So it should be a really good episode. Tune in for the rest of your defensive roster. Write into the show if you have any questions. ffwc23@gmail.com. And as always,
Stay vigilant, soldiers. Mortals.
Right.
Mortals.
In a realm where legends rise and dreams collide, a council gathers with power as their guide. Jonathan the strategist with wisdom's might, Mario and Daniel warriors ready to ignite. Thunder roars, lightning cracks the sky, electric strings sing a battle cry. In this arena of fantasy and lore,